Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great and very rare used Class B camper van value from Parkway RV Center. No, folks, that's not a misprint on the price. This is a 2000 model Roadtrek 190 Versatile. This unit, we took it in on trade, came out of southern South Carolina. Now, folks, this unit, it's a little unique. It's people that own this thing just got back from a long cross-country trip. They of course, after they made their trip, they traded this in on a big fifth wheel to put on some property. They have no intentions of moving, but they just drove this thing several thousand miles on a long trip. And it's got, of course, it's been customized. They customized it a little bit for their trip, and it does have a few miles on it. But this is a great van, folks, and the price reflects the mileage and the customization. It's got 171,000 miles, but don't let that scare you, because let me tell you something, folks. In the past, since June of last year, I've got receipts inside the van of over $4,000. They completely went through this van, spent over $4,000 getting it ready for their long trip. I'm talking about suspension, shocks, tires were put in the same time, brakes, water pump, AC work, compressor, ball joints, all the inner tire rod ends. Just crazy the amount of money they spent to get this van ready on the trip. So it obviously must be a pretty good van, or they wouldn't have spent that kind of money on it. And I've got receipts that go with the new owner, of course. Tires put on, like I said, June of last year. They still got a lot of tread left on them. They've maybe put 7,000 or 8,000 miles on them. Built on a Dodge heavy-duty chassis. Got the 5.2 liter, 318 cubic inch V8. Gets 15 miles a gallon, and they actually claimed it did a little better than that. Dash air's ice cold. They spent over $1,700 just on the dash air alone. New compressor, new condenser, and a bunch of other stuff they did to the engine air conditioner to make sure it's ice cold, and it works perfectly. Got a great look to it. Y'all pardon the rain. It's starting to pick up a little bit. But if you want a really good mechanical van that's in great shape, this, you can't beat this for the money. Got a 6-gallon DSI water heater, got an awning, got a hitch with a 5,000 pound tow rating. It's a 3500 Dodge, so it's the 1 ton, so it's got the heavier duty rear end, transmission, etc. Spare tire on the back. You know, these little vans, folks, are one of the most fuel efficient motorhomes you can drive. It's only 20 feet long. It's the same, actually a little bit less than many of the F-150 pickup trucks. Let's look inside and I'll show you some of the custom work they did. Now, folks, we did put new carpet in here. They had put some kind of gaudy aftermarket, looks like something out of an 80s hotel room in here. And I'm not faulting anybody's taste. Hey, if that's what you like, hey, go with it. But we put more of a neutral color in here, and it's all brand new carpet. Inside of this van's really in nice condition. Now, the first thing you're going to notice that they did is they took the cushions out for the middle seats. They had no use for it. They would rather have the storage, so they had the storage boxes on it, and they don't have the cushions, unfortunately. So, you know, at the price I'm selling it for, obviously I can't afford to spend several $100s and have custom cushions made for it. If that's something you want to do after you buy it at a local upholstery shop, then more power to you. Or you may do what these people did and used it for storage. Let's walk on in. Folks, there's no smoke, no pet odors in here. And I'll show you some other stuff that they did. Right here in the front cab, 171,578 miles. Like I said, the dash air will run you out of here. The front seats look great. The windshield's great. Power windows, power locks. They've replaced all the lights with LEDs. Factory stereo works great. Of course, like I said, they spent almost $1,700 on this air last year, so you know it's good. Now overhead you've got, of course, Roadtrek's trademark triple skylights. Let me wipe my lens off real quick, folks. I hope I don't get any water drops on it. It's hard for me to tell on this little screen sometimes, especially with my vision, but there we go. These are neat little vans, folks. I mean, they're easy to drive, they're easy to park. If you can drive a SUV, you can drive this van without any problem. Now, it does not have a generator. A lot of these vans don't, and don't really need one. In fact, if it originally came with one, it only had 80 hours, so it was obviously never used. And I mean, if you want a generator added to it, let your salesperson know. We'll get you a quote on a new generator. Be honest with you, folks, these people drove it several thousand miles on their trip. Obviously didn't need it. So, you know, a lot of these vans, depends on what you're going to do with it. Most people don't use it because your dash air and dash heat keeps the entire van comfortable. And when you're hooked up at a campground, you're hooked into 30 amp shore power. So you don't need it then either. So the only time you would need is if you were boondock camping and wanted to run your air conditioner or your microwave. But, show you something else they did. This van originally came with a big table booth here in the back that you have to fold down into a bed every night. So what they did is they removed all of that and put a permanent full-size bed back here, which I kind of like, because most people that buy these that way, this is how they keep it all the time anyway. And it still has the original table that goes in the front. You can swivel the front seats around, have eating service for 2 people. And it's got the round table that sits up in between the seats. So that's what you would do for your eating service. So it's pretty much a couple's motorhome, folks. And I don't blame them. I mean, if I was doing what they did, I would probably use this for storage as well. The refrigerator is a 3-way LP electric and gas. And it should be getting cold. Actually, yeah, let's see here. I've just got it running on DC power right now, because I didn't run a power cord out here to it and didn't turn the gas on. But yeah, it's in the 20s already in the freezer. Of course, fridge takes a little bit longer, but it's still in the 50s. Obviously that works. Side kitchen, stainless steel sink, got a pretty little red microwave. They put the brand new roof air in last year, LG remote control roof air. You can see they didn't cook much in it. Of course, I've got a factory brochure, which is also available in PDF format on my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, or if you're on YouTube, made it real easy. Just click on the video description, and there'll be a link in the first paragraph take you to my used Class B camper van page. But got the LG rooftop air, which is more than enough for this area. You're not talking about a lot of space here to cool off. Here's those receipts I was telling you about, folks. And it goes back quite a bit farther. I just thumb through them, and like I said, there's receipts going back to 2010. So you want to know what's been done to this motorhome for the past 9 years? It's all in that bundle right there. It's got a bathroom with a shower. They've added some shelves right here. They put a couple of extra water tanks. Like I said, they set this thing up for their cross-country trip. Toilet, shower, it's got a water heater. The way this works, and I'll try to show this to you the best I can with one hand. Open this up. This makes you a little privacy barrier. And of course, this is a rug that we had made for this camper. That rug comes up and it's got a shower pan underneath it. And you got a shower curtain that goes around this area. Oh, let me try to show you here. If you look around there, you see the track for the shower curtain. That makes your shower, and you basically take out a shower in the hallway. Now, is it something you want to use every day? Probably not. I'll be honest with you, folks, I'm 6'3", 280 pounds. I wouldn't even try to use this bathroom. But it's one of those things to use if you have to. But, you know, it's got it. I mean, you got to realize you've got a 20-foot camper van right here. There's only so much square footage in here to work with. And you've got to, I mean, you've got to realize this is smaller than the F-150 pickup truck. And the F-150 pickup truck doesn't have a permanent bed, doesn't have a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom in it either. So keep that in mind. They do, it's amazing to me the engineering that goes into these little vans, that they can put so much stuff in such a small area. And it's nice, folks. It really is. I know it's got some miles, but my gosh, folks, look at that price. $16,900 for a 2000 Roadtrek 190 Versatile in good condition. Yeah, it's got some miles on it, but I think this thing's got a lot of life left to it. And I went through those receipts, folks. I mean, they put an oil pump in it last year. They put, oh gosh, like I said, compressor, alternator, water pump. I mean, it's like I said, they spent about $4,000 on this camper van before their trip. They went completely through it. And even this year, there's receipts in here from April of this year. New fuel pump, housing assembly, idler pulley, belt tensioner, belt, and all that. So it's still got 3,000 miles before it's due for its next oil change. This van has been taken very good care of, and like I said, they took their trip in it, enjoyed it. They had bought some property. They decided to buy a big fifth wheel to put on that property and stay in permanently, and that's the trade deal we worked out. And we de-customized it the best we could, but like I said, this is not a, this isn't a $60,000, $70,000 Class B camper van either. I mean, we did a whole lot more than any other dealer would ever do for a $16,900 van. And let me tell you, folks, $16,900, that's a haggle-free price. And if you want a generator, give us a call. We can, cost you a few $1,000s more, but we can get you a generator and put it in. If you're interested in this van, please don't wait. These vans are extremely hard to find, extremely popular. I've got 2, 3, maybe total, and as of right now, but we just got a line on some more. I hope to have 4 or 5 more here by the end of the week, but I know I'm not going to have any in this price range. This is the under 20 grand price range in a nice Class B does not exist anymore, folks, except right here. $16,900. This is what all you get for that. $16,900. We're going to go through this van. We're going to check all the major systems, make sure everything functions like it's supposed to. We'll check your fridge. Of course, we know it works on DC, but we'll check it on electric and propane. We're going to check your propane system, check your awning. We're going to check the running, the driving, which I drove it myself. It drives great. We're going to check. Well, I'm not an ASE mechanic either. I know my way around a toolbox, but I'm not a mechanic, so we'll have an ASE mechanic drive it. We'll also check your air conditioner, check your water systems, your water tanks, holding tanks, and much more. And if you want a copy of everything that we inspect and make sure it functions perfectly for the price that you pay, contact my sales department. Now, folks, and let me go ahead and clarify this. There's still a little confusion. That $16,900 price is guaranteed. If we have to put a major component in here, like an air conditioner, or fridge, or water heater, anything like that, folks, the price is $16,900. It doesn't go up because we spent more than we planned on checking it out, making sure it passes our inspection. So even if we lose money on the deal, folks, it's going to pass that inspection flawlessly with no expense spared for that $16,900. And that's, we do what we say we're going to do, folks. We've been doing this for 50 years. We're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealers in the country today. And that's because we do what we say we're going to do, and we sell our stuff for less. $16,900, folks. You're getting a 2000 model 190 Versatile Roadtrek, jam-up condition. Like I said, it's been customized, but for those of you who are wanting to take this thing on a long trip, you would probably do something very similar to it yourself. I know I would. So I can't really fault them for that. But I just wished I had the cushions. But like I said, they did all the work, and they got rid of the cushions. They threw them away. And But, you know, hey, that's why it's priced for what it is. Now, if this was 19.9 or 21.9, folks, I've got another 2000 Roadtrek with lower miles, with about 60,000 lower miles, and it's 24.9. Of course, it's not been customized. But you're talking $9,000 more. I don't know about you, but if you weren't needing that extra 2 seats, I'd rather save the $9 grand and take this one. And this is a nice van, folks. I mean, it's not been abused. And you got to realize too, folks, these vans, people put a whole lot more miles on these vans than they do the big Class A's and Class C's. You know, they don't let vans become driveway queens. They use these things for day trips, weekend trips, taking something to the store, going out to eat. I mean, these vans can be used just like a second vehicle. They're very versatile, very easy to drive. They're one of the most fuel-efficient motorhomes you can buy. And Roadtrek summarizes it up perfectly on their brochure. Roadtrek, the motorhome that drives like a van. 16.9 will trade, not interested in taking a penny less if you want it checked out. Like I said, you're going to get this unit checked out by my techs, and if you want a copy of that list, contact my sales department. They'll be happy to send it to you and go over it with you, what it covers, what it doesn't cover. You're also going to get a walkthrough demonstration after this unit's been checked out, which we do after purchase, by my certified RV techs. We're going to go through this van with you, show you how to operate everything on that list, show you everything on that list works flawlessly. Of course, it'll be cleaned up inside and out by my cleanup crew after my techs get done with it. That's included. You also get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. That's $1,000 of free camping included. You also get a drive-out tag, a starter kit with all your sewer hoses and adapters and chemicals and all that stuff you have to buy if you buy from a dealer somewhere else included. Instructional DVDs and much more. $16,900 plus applicable sales tax, no fees. We're not like other RV dealerships. We're not going to charge you thousands of dollars in dock fees, prep fees, setup fees, inspection fees, freight fees, and more. All those fees are 100% dealer profit. The only thing you're required to pay is the sales price and any applicable sales tax. The best way to approach sales tax, folks, call us, let us know where you're from and how you're paying for it. We'll give you an accurate sales tax quote, as well as tell you when and where you have to pay your sales tax, whether it's to us or to your local county DMV office. That way there's no surprise. Everybody's got to pay tax, folks. I don't care where you live. Everybody's got to pay tax. That's just part of living in this great country. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. This unit's also got a propane furnace, and it's got a 6-gallon water heater. It's got everything a 40-foot motorhome's got, just shrunk down in an easy-to-drive and park package. Like I said, give us a call, 706-965-7929 with questions. Please call ahead before coming to look at it to make sure it's still available. I sell these things all the time. These vans particularly sell very, very quickly. I've sold these vans in as little as 2 hours after the video's been published. I mean, these things don't sit around long, folks. But call ahead and make sure it's available, because I never delete my YouTube videos and I never take them off the website until the deal closes. But all it takes is a 5-minute phone call and a credit card, and it's off the market. And let me tell you something, folks. Distance is no factor when it comes to the average Class B camper van buyer. I've sold these things, multiple ones of these, to Canadian buyers, to California buyers, to Washington State buyers, to New York, Maine, Florida. I've sold these things to buyers from all over the country. These things are so hard to find. In fact, go to RV Trader or Google 2000 190 Versatile Roadtrek. See how many you find for sale. There's not a single one on the RV Trader. And that's the biggest website for RV advertising in the world. And nobody's got a 2000 190 Versatile or a 99 or a 2001 or a 1998. It's crazy. And And let me tell you something, folks, and the ones you do find, like the 200s and the different floor plans, they're $10,000 higher. 16.9 while it lasts. 706-965-7929. Numbers answered 24/7. Come out, look at it, test drive it, check it out yourself. You're going to be impressed for the price and the year model, how nice this van really is. And I know it may not be for everyone. If you've got 4 people that's traveling with you, or two couples or whatever, you probably want the seats or the booth back here instead of the bed and the 2 chairs. But for a couple, this is the perfect traveling van. Got everything you need, nothing you don't. But thank you for watching. Limited financing is available with approved credit, but keep in mind this is about the oldest, far back as my lenders will go, so you're probably going to have to pay quite a bit of money down if you finance it. A lot more than the average 10%. You may have to pay 35, 40% or more. But anyway, if you got any questions about that, best thing to do is call us 706-965-7929. You can email us sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Come out and visit with us. 5568 Battlefield Parkway in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern Time. Closed on Sunday for Faith and Family Day. But thank you for watching, folks. If you have any questions, call us. You're not going to be disappointed in this van for the price, especially if you've been looking for 120 grand and realize pretty quick they just don't exist. If you've got one of these vans for sale, folks, give us a call. I'm interested. As long as it's in nice condition, I'm interested in making you a cash offer for it. Give us a call if you've got one for sale, or email us. This is a nice little van. Don't let it get away from you, folks. I'll probably never have another one like this again for this price. Thank you again. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. I also forgot to mention, folks, we do offer nationwide delivery. Give us a call for details and a quote. Thank you again for watching.